Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to another video. And sadly, another actor has sadly passed away. And then this time it's of actor Ray Stevenson. Ray Stevenson. Now he's an actor. I would say he's not a horrible. I would say he was not a horrible actor for me. I mean, maybe it's because he's mostly a hit and miss for me. But that's me though. For the films I know of, he's mostly known for starring in. To me, he's mostly known for starring. He played Frank Castle, the Punisher, in the 2008 Punisher Warzone. Now Punisher Warzone, which I'll have to review though, but I would say overall I was not a fan of the movie. I mean, yeah, it did have some of that brutality, and even though Ray Stevenson, he did look the Punisher. He did have the Punisher look though, but I think his performance as Punisher was much below average, more than Or I wasn't gonna say probably saying off as goofy or silly though, but to me, the Punisher is it's either Thomas Jane or Dolph Lundgren. I mean, I love both the '89 and 2004 Punisher films. I reviewed both of them. '89 Punisher with Dolph Lundgren was a kick-ass, badass action film. Same with Thomas Jane's 2004 The Punisher film, but the 2008 Punisher Warzone. You have a silly incident where some acrobatic criminals, where one's jumping in mid-air, right, doing like a mid-air somersault, right, where the Punisher just goes and shoots a missile and blows that guy up, and the guy just blows up into a puff of smoke. I mean, that was just freaking silly, you know. But yeah, but I was not a fan of Punisher Warzone. But he also starred in other more Marvel films. I mean, he in the MCU. He's also known for playing as Volstagg from the Thor movies. He was Volstagg, the part of the Warriors 3. He was remember he was the big guy with the beard, and he's always eating, right? Yeah, that's Ray Stevenson as Volstagg. And then he only appeared he was in all three of the Thor films, and the Thor film was a small appearance though, because he got killed by Hela, and that was it. Or maybe at the end of Thor the Dark World, when he was with Lady Sif, where they went to nowhere, and he gave the Reality Stone to the Collector, Benicio del Toro. Saying, when Benicio del Toro's like, you already have it on why don't you keep it secure in your own vault? And Ray Stevenson says, the Tesseract's already on Asgard. It's not wise to keep two Infinity Stones close together. So yeah, when he gave the Reality Stone to the Collector, because they had two of the Infinity Stones, so why not keep one separated? So yeah, that's when him and Lady Sif, they walk off, and that's when Benicio del Toro says, one down, 5 to go. But yeah, that's the most of the roles I most remember him from. I mean, he starred in the Book of Eli, with Denzel Washington. He was in Search to Freak, the vampire's assistant, with if I think I remember, was John C. Reilly was in that. He was in the Other Guys, Kill the Irishman. He was in the 2011 remake of The Three Musketeers, which I was not a fan of. He was in the sequel of G.I. Joe, the 2013 one, G.I. Joe Retaliation. He was a bad guy in that. He was starring the Divergent series, which that was a failed franchise. I mean, after the third movie, that was supposed to be a part 1 of Allegiant, though, but that film flopped, so they canceled the part 2. I mean, they're trying to be like the Hunger Games and there's other like these fantasy franchises, trying to do a part 1, part 2, but that series failed. He also, which the film I have not seen. Though that got a lot popular from it was popular from last year. Triple R, that was that Indian film, which I'm not gonna say, but I think the film got a lot of praise for. But he also started to film he started to film I did like. I thought he was decent in that movie. I think that he was in a film called Final Score. It's a film that starred Dave Bautista, Pierce Brosnan's in it. It's like you say it's like Die Hard at a soccer game, right? And I actually like that one with Dave Bautista. You know, outside of his Drax role, you know, Dave Bautista he can do some decent acting, you know. Yeah, so it's like Die Hard at a soccer game, and I think that Ray Stevenson was a bad guy. I forget though, but I thought he was decent in that movie, Ray Stevenson. I think he was a bad guy in that. But I like the Final Score. I mean, so Ray Stevenson, he's like hit and miss. You know, like some things I liked him, things mostly I did not. He was also in another film I was not a fan from last year called Memory. It was with Liam Neeson. I mean, Liam Neeson, you know, he's probably getting a little too old. I think he stopped doing action films now. I was not a fan of Memory. And as for TV work, he starred in Dexter. He starred in Dexter. He was in. He played Blackbeard in the TV show Black Sails. And then, well, I guess one of his last things he's doing, he starred in Ahsoka. You know, the upcoming Disney live action Disney Star Wars TV show. You know, like the spin-offs like The Mandalorian and Andor. We'll hear Ahsoka Tano. The show is mainly about Ahsoka Tano, which I liked her appearance played by Rosario Dawson played her in the episode in The Mandalorian, which I liked her in that though. Maybe I'll be able to see it because I like the character of Ahsoka Tano, and Rosario Dawson did a good job in that episode of The Mandalorian, and so Ray Stevenson, he probably is going to be one of his last role that he does in Ahsoka. So, but yeah, Ray Stevenson. It's not clear that I'm not sure what he died from though, but it is too bad though. So, but he died like a few days before his 59th birthday. I mean, I think he was in the middle of filming a movie in Italy when he passed away at the time. So, but yeah. But yeah, that's another actor that has passed away. You know, I mean, Ray Stevenson. Yeah, although I'm not big on the Punisher Warzone. I mean, his character, I did not mind him. His character in the MCU of the Thor movies is Volstagg. I think he was very decent in the Final Score movie with Dave Bautista. So like I said, he's an actor. It's kind of like he's hit and miss for me though. But I know Punisher Warzone is probably the film that he's probably well known for. I mean, it's one of the few times he's played the lead role. So I mean, some of his dialogue, and I still know of like sometimes I like to get my hands on God, or if I see you anywhere near hell, I'll kick your ass out. Or when he kills Jigsaw, let me put you out of my misery. This is just the beginning. I'll have to review Punisher Warzone sometime, but it's gonna be a rant though, because I was not really a fan of it. But yeah, but Ray Stevenson, regardless of wherever he was hit and miss for me, it was still sad that he passed away. Still, I mean, at 58, I mean that's still kind of young though. Sadly, but yeah. But anyway, once again, though, rest in peace to Ray Stevenson. But thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more, and we'll get back to you on more stuff. So yeah, once again, I skipped over the episode of My Home Hero, so I'll still have to do that again. But yeah, but thanks for watching, stay tuned, and once again, rest in peace to Ray Stevenson. Later.